Daniel?
Yeah.
So why do you think?
Your husband died? I don't know, maybe you're being punished for something.
What?
Being too happy, too beautiful? I don't know, God can be a pretty jealous guy.
Oh, I don't believe that. I've never been too happy, and I'm not too beautiful.
I think you're hot. He tends to say exactly what's on his mind, and it's kind of difficult because Hillary's character has just lost her husband, and she's surrounded with all of these people that are really trying to help her through this difficult time in her life, and he doesn't really care. He just wants to get to know her, and just his personality is such that he just says what's on his mind right away, and I think it gets him into a little bit of trouble sometimes.
Do you think you're like that at all? Do you ever just say what's on your mind, or do you have a good filter?
I think I'm aware of the filter. I don't use it all the time, but I think this guy has no filter at all, and that's what was so fun to play about this character. But I try to use my filter as much as I can, not to change the content of what I'm saying, but just to make sure that, you know, I think being polite is an important virtue too.
Definitely. Now, you had a great ensemble cast in this movie, you know, a lot of people. What did you think of all the people that were surrounding you?
Oh, it was great, you know. I mean, just from Hillary to Jerry to all of them, Lisa Kudrow, the whole cast really is an extraordinarily talented group of people, and it was amazing to show up to work and you know, have all of these people around. It was a very sort of an energetic set and good-spirited set. You know, Kathy Bates being there. I mean, any day that you wake up and you know you're going to work with somebody, well, not somebody like, but you're going to work with Kathy Bates is pretty exciting.
And you also had a great scene in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Not to give away too much there, but how was that experience for you?
It was amazing. Hillary is a huge Mets fan, so I think she was bristling at the thought of having to do this at Yankee Stadium, but it was incredible. I mean, to be in that hallowed institution and do this scene with such a great girl and a great actress such as Hillary was something I'll never forget. I mean, it was a special night.
Now, who's your team?
You know, I don't really have a baseball team, but you know, because I grew up in New Orleans and we don't have a team,
Yeah.
but I like the Red Sox. You know,
You
I mean,
could go to nearby Houston. Come on.
yeah, but I think, you know, my dad's been a Red Sox fan since forever, so
Yeah.
I've always kind of followed in his footsteps.
Now, I'm curious, you were talking about your wife earlier and how you thought about her when you were reading the movie.
Right.
Have you written any letters to her, or do you still write any letters?
Yeah, I do. I write more emails than I do handwritten letters, but yeah, I've written quite a few letters to my wife. I like receiving letters. You know, my dad's always been a big letter writer. My mother was a letter writer, and I like the way that feels, you know, and so I try to pass that on to people that I care for too.
There's a lot of singing in this movie.
Yeah.
And I heard that at the end of one of the takes here, you actually did a little impromptu concert.
Well, there was a piano on the set, and there was some downtime while they were relighting something, and I went over to the piano and played and had a good time. It was nice, you know, a little diversion from the normal doings of the set.
Very nice. Big fan of your music,
Oh,
and I
thank
thought you
you.
were terrific in the movie.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.